Hello, welcome to another episode of Brettcast, my thoughts on. I kind of let this series go after the whole 3DS story, and because of some of the planned videos I had, I didn't feel were really at the point that I wanted them to be. So I brought it back for videos like this one where they don't fit into any of the categories that I have already. Now, this is going to be different from other My Thoughts On videos, because this is more of a rant, and this rant is centered around the wonderful company of Walmart and two experiences that I have had that both pissed me off and disappointed me at the same time. So, let's get right into it. So, let me start with two stories that are going to be similar. The first one, I was hanging out with my girlfriend. We decided to hit some stores, and so we went to Walmart. Now, clearly you know from this channel that I love Transformers, and so whenever I go to Walmart, I always like to see what Transformers they have. So we go there, and I took a look at the Transformers, and to my surprise, I find the Transformers Power of the Primes, Leader Class Evolutions Optimus Prime. I had some extra money and I wanted to treat myself, so I wanted this, but there was something odd. While looking at the figure in package, things looked loose and whatnot. Basically, like somebody had bought it, opened it, and didn't like it or didn't want it and returned it. So I took a chance and bought it. When we got back to my girlfriend's place, I opened the box and I took out everything. And this is where the issues occurred. So for those who are not familiar with the Transformers Power of the Primes Leader Class Evolutions Optimus Prime figure, I will give you the basics of how it works. So basically there's a small figure, about the size of the average deluxe class figure, of Orion Pax, which was Optimus Prime's name before becoming Optimus Prime. So in the vehicle mode, the Orion Pax figure is the whole front of the semi-truck. And in robot mode, Orion Pax's figure is folded up and slid into the chest section and thus becomes Optimus Prime when you combine it with everything else in the box. Now, on the one that I purchased, the Orion Pax figure had its leg missing. I think it was its right leg. And an arm was completely broken off, which I also believe was on the right side. And this was before I actually opened the figure. So that's my first story in which I bought a broken product from Walmart. And that figure was $50. Now, the next story is similar and happened more recently. Around the time that I wrote and recorded this video. And it's similar to the previous story. So, I go to my local Walmart with intentions of picking up a new Transformers figure, and that was the Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee. So I get there, walk in, back to the toys, find the figure, take it, pay for it, and leave. Now, I was not able to open it right away when I got home because it was dinner time, but after that, I returned to my room and I opened the figure, and this is where alarms were going off. First, the piece of tape that is put on the box that lets people know that the figure is sealed was not there. Then, the little clear tie things that you have to cut off the figure before taking it out were not on there, so it was loose. And lastly, when I was getting ready to take it out of the box, his right leg just fell right out. Yeah, the figure's right leg had been completely removed. And not at the ball joint, but the whole part with the ball joint and everything was removed as well. So I took it back, told the people at Walmart the same thing, and got my money back. They didn't have another Bumblebee, so I bought something else and went home. So 2 days later, I'm at the same Walmart getting a Subway sub, because this is the closest Subway to me. After I got the sub, I thought I'd go back and see if they had any new Transformers. So I walked back to toys. They didn't have anything new. But you know what I saw on the shelf? That same exact fucking Bumblebee figure that I returned that is opened, loose, and broken. is sitting on the shelf, waiting for someone to buy it for its full price. I was really tempted to take it, go up, ask to speak to a manager, and yell at them for selling broken products at their store and how unacceptable to do that this is. But I was hungry, I was tired, was not in the mood to yell at shitty store people. Now I realize that initially when I bought him, I should have checked to make sure that the box was not open. I admit I should have, and I didn't because I was rushing to get out and get home. But that still doesn't mean that Walmart can get away with this shit. So I think you can see from my two stories what I am getting at here. 2 times I have purchased, for the full price, broken products. I've never had any real problems with Walmart other than the fact that they don't stock a lot of Transformers I want, and I end up going to Meijer for those anyway. But after these 2 incidents, I'm really getting more disappointed with Walmart. It is completely unacceptable to sell any kind of broken product. I don't care if it's a toy, DVD, something in sporting goods or automotive, etc. I'm definitely going to be going to Walmart a lot less because of this, and because they don't have any Transformers I really want since they don't update their stock ever. I'll be going to Meijer more since they actually stock their Transformers, and that's what I want. But that's all I have to say, so if you want to add to the conversation, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for listening, and goodbye.